You know how to find out volume of a cube? Well, volume of a cube is side into side into side if it is a cube, because a cube has length, breadth and height equal. So we say if length of a side is given, then volume can be found out by side into side into side. Well, this side into side into side, that is side multiplied with itself 3 times, can be written as side cube. Well, this 3 here represents cube. That is side multiplied with itself 3 times. So here, if I give you, say, side of a cube is 3 units. So how will you find out the volume of this cube? Well, again, side cube, that is 3 into 3 into 3. That means 3 cube. So 3 into 3 gives us 9, and 9 into 3, 27. So 27 cubic units. Well, this 27 that we got, that is 27 cubic units. So this 27 is actually a cube of 3. So this 27 will be known as cube number. Just like in squares, we say a square number. Say 9 is a square of 3. So 9 is a square number. Similarly, here, when we multiply 3 with itself 3 times, that is, we find out cube of 3, we get 27. So 27 is a cube number of 3. So here you can see that 27 is the cube of 3. So it is known as a cube number. Similarly, if m and n are natural numbers and m is the cube of n, that is n multiplied with itself 3 times gives you m. So m will be known as a cube number. Well, perfect cubes exist only when we find out cubes of natural numbers. So here, if m and n are natural numbers and m is the cube of n, so m will be known as a perfect cube. Now you are comfortable with this? M is the cube of n, so m is known as a cube number or a perfect cube. So let us list down some cube numbers, say from 1 to 10. You can see 1 cube means 1 into 1 into 1, that is 1. Similarly, 2 cube can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, that gives us 8, and so on. 3 into 3 into 3, say 6 into 6 into 6, that is each number multiplied with itself 3 times represents cube. Well, can you see an interesting thing here? When we are writing the cube numbers from 1 to 10, see how the numbers are increasing greatly. First is 1, 8, 27, going on increasing, and the last number till 10 comes to 1000. Well, that means there are only these many cubes in between 1 and 1000, both inclusive. Or you can say that there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 perfect cubes between 1 and 1000, both inclusive. So this is an interesting thing. It is very important to memorize the perfect cubes or the cube numbers from 1 to 10. This will help you to solve your sums faster. So memorize the cube numbers from 1 to 10. Now one more interesting thing I'll tell you. Look at these highlighted numbers. What can you see? We have highlighted 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 with red color, and 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 with green color. Well, we haven't done this for decoration. Why have we done this? Look at the odd numbers that are highlighted with red colors. You can see 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, they are odd numbers. Similarly, their cubes, look at them. They are also odd numbers. 1 cube gives us 1, 3 cube 27, odd number, and the cube is also an odd number. Similarly, 5's cube is an odd number, 7 cube is an odd number, and 9 cube is an odd number. And if you look at the rest, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10, those are what? Even numbers. Look at them. Again, even numbers. So you can conclude that the cubes of odd numbers are always odd and the cubes of even numbers are always even. Now one more thing you can notice, that as the numbers are increasing, the cubes are also increasing. You can see that. So if there are these natural numbers and I ask you to find out the natural number which has the cube, say 125. Well, looking at the chart, you can see 5 cube is 125. Now if I ask you a general question, say which number lies between 2 and 4? Well, even without looking at this, you can say 3 lies between 2 and 4. Now if I ask you what is that cube number which lies between, say, 8 and 64? Well, first of all, what do you need to do? You need to find out which number's cube is 8, that is 2, and which number's cube is 64, that is 4. And the number that lies between them is 3. So the cube that lies between 8 and 64 needs to be the cube of 3, that is 27. Let us solve a sum on this thing. See, what is the perfect cube between 64 and 260? We have told you that these two are perfect cubes. Now you have to find out the perfect cube between the 64 and 260. Find it out. Well, 64 can be written as 4 into 4 into 4, or 4 cube, and 216 can be written as 6 into 6 into 6. That is what? 6 cube. Now I can see that these are natural numbers, 4 and 6. So the natural number that lies between 4 and 6 is 5. So the cube that lies between 64 and 216 must be the cube of 5 only, because the 5 is only the natural number that lies between 4 and 6, not any other natural number. So we'll do 5 cube, that is 5 into 5 into 5, that gives us 125. So this is the cube that lies between 64 and 216. So this is the perfect cube between two numbers. Now, we know that square numbers are always positive. You multiply 1 into 1, you will get 1. You multiply minus 1 into minus 1. What do you get? 1. Take any other number, check out with any other number. Say 13. 13 square will give you 169. Similarly, minus 13 square will give you 169 again. So we know that square numbers are always positive. Is that same with cube numbers? Well, let's do these examples and see. 1 cube. What is 1 cube? 1 multiplied with itself 3 times. We get 1. So positive number when cube gives us a positive number. Let's see a negative number. What do you get? Tell me the answer. 1 into 1 into 1 gives us 1. Now multiplying the signs. Minus into minus gives us plus, and plus into minus gives us again minus. So we are left with minus. So I can see that 1 cube gives us plus 1, but minus 1 cube gives us minus 1. That means all cube numbers are not positive. You can see all cube numbers are not positive. Let us see other numbers as well so as to confirm this. Well, see, all the positive numbers have positive cubes. We can see that. And all the negative numbers have negative cubes. How did we get this? Same. How did we get minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1? That was minus 1 cube. Similarly, take any other number. Say minus 6 into minus 6 into minus 6 gives us minus 216. Well, the value remains the same, that is 216, the numeric value, but the sign changes, making it a negative number. So what can we conclude? We can say that all cube numbers are not positive. There are some positive cube numbers, there are some negative cube numbers. First of all positive numbers have positive cubes. Say 8 cube is 8 into 8 into 8. That is plus 8 into plus 8 into plus 8. We get 512. So a positive number gives us a positive cube. Similarly, all negative numbers have negative cubes. Say we change this number to minus 8, then we get minus 8 into minus 8 into minus 8. Now 8 into 8 into 8 remains the same, 512. But minus into minus into minus gets us a minus. So this becomes a negative number. So all negative numbers have negative cubes. One more thing we learned is cubes of all odd numbers are odd and cubes of all even numbers are even.